All right, Coach. Big win today. More importantly, you're 2-1 in the conference now. How's it feel?
Well, obviously, anytime you win, it feels good. And the way that we were able to hold the two-point conversion there at the end of the game, I was awfully proud of our defense. They gave up a long drive. And we asked them on the last play, bow your neck one more time, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, you hold an offense that could have been averaging 44 points a game today, just 19. Defense is not skipping a beat.
No, they're playing good. We're going to ride our defense right now. Offensively, we're going to, we're not a great offensive team. We're a good offensive team when we kind of get going. But, right now we're still making a lot of mistakes that we need to correct. And as long as our defense is playing good, we're going to try to go out there offensively and not try to make a lot of mistakes and let our defense keep us in the ball game.
Is it the game plan to get Ronnie Nelson the ball more than 12 times?
Oh yeah, definitely. Ronnie's a playmaker for us, and anytime that we get him the football, he's just electric. He knows how to read things. He breaks a lot of tackles. He's a guy that we've got to get the football to, and people have been taking him away every time he's been out there on the field. They've been taking him away, and today we put together a game plan that would open him up and give him an opportunity to make some plays.
Impressed with Austin's performance after Brett down?
Yeah, Austin's come in and done an outstanding job every time he's had to come in and fill in. He did it last week. He did it this week. I've said all along, I feel confident if Austin Roberts is in the ball game because he's going to make good decisions, and he's about every time he's been in there, he's led us to scores.
What can you tell us about Brett?
I don't know too much about him. They were looking at him when I was out there on the field. He had, I think they said he had dislocated his shoulder, but not 100% sure how it is. He's moving around in there pretty good. When he was laying down, it was hurting him, but he looks like he feels a lot better right now. So we'll get an evaluation on him tomorrow and find out if he'll be ready in 2 weeks.
Defensively, you guys really got stout down to the red zone. They were driving down in the red zone, and all of a sudden they just kind of hit a wall every time against the defense. Got to be pretty proud that they kind of manned up in the red zone.
Well, Coach Cawthon and I talked, and he told me earlier in the week. He said, we're going to be a bend team, but we just can't break. We're going to let them get their yards, and when we get them down in the red zone where we kind of close the field down and they can't use the whole field, that's when we're going to make our plays, and that's exactly what they did. They were able to move in between the 20s, and when they got down to the 20, it was hard for them. And that was the game plan, and Coach Cawthon knows what he's doing. That's why he's one of the best defensive coordinators in the country.
What's your thought on the fourth down, fifth down that happened here in the first half? What was your thoughts on that?
Well, I kept looking at the box saying, I hope that doesn't mess us up because it looked like it was wrong. And, it's frustrating a lot of times. But, fortunately, they did the right thing. They talked through it. They got it right. Thank goodness for Sean Reed because I think Sean was the one that finally said it was fourth down and we were able to put our offense. But I thought the funny part was when we stopped them, their defense immediately came out on the field, so they knew it was fourth down. And then all of a sudden their coaches were saying, don't come back over here because I'm not real sure they know what they're doing.
What was the big debate, though? They kind of went back and forth a few times. They signaled both ways several times.
Well, they thought it was third down. They thought we stopped them on third down, and they had another down. They just miscounted the downs.
I mean, were the referees just arguing about what the actual...
No, I don't think they were arguing. They just... whoever's in charge of it, I think, lost count of it, and I think they relied on that box too much instead of using what they're supposed to have to, or using what they normally do to count it out on the field.
You guys got a week off and then a Thursday night game, North Alabama. Given, I guess, some of the injuries, how important is it to have some time off and I guess heal up before you probably play maybe the biggest conference game of the year?
Sure. I mean, we definitely the week off is coming at a very good time because we did get beat up today. We lost 2 players last week. I think we may have lost 2 or 3 players today. Until we get an evaluation on, we don't know if we'll have them back. But this week off is going to be good for us. We're giving them tomorrow off. We'll come back Monday, watch the film, and then start getting a little bit prepared for North Alabama next week.
It seems like you've been going through this wild package to bail your normal offense out. Is that the case, and how important is that to have a guy like Ronnie be able to?
Well, I don't know if it's so much bail out. That's part of our offense. Ronnie Nelson is a guy that can make a lot of things happen, and we run with our quarterback so much. When we use that package, that's what we're doing. We're using Ronnie Nelson to do a lot of read stuff like we do with our quarterbacks, and that's just part of our offense. And Ronnie is a guy that's going to be able to make plays for us. And like we said just a minute ago, we're trying to find ways to get him the football because he can make things happen, and that's just another way for us to do it.
What can you say about this Ouachita program after years of being down? It seems like the past 2 they've really taken you guys and some other good teams to the.
Well, I mean, they're one of the best in the conference right now. I was talking to to Coach Knight before the game, and we were talking about when they played Nebraska-Omaha earlier in the year, and Nebraska-Omaha coach told them after the game, he said, if you guys were in this conference, y'all would probably win it. Y'all are that good. And we're talking about a group that's got Nebraska-Kearney, who's in the top 25, Northwest Missouri, Pittsburgh State, some good football teams over there. So that pretty much says what that program, where that program is, and how good they are.
Coach, how much are you going to pump into your guys' head in the next 10 days about how bad North Val beat you guys last year?
Don't have to. They know. They know it.
Hey, talk about the wildfire with Ronnie. It seems like you're losing him a little bit more, but with him playing high school quarterback, I guess he's able to be more than just a running back taking snaps. He can do just about anything a quarterback can do.
Oh, he can. And that's what he brings to us. He's able to throw the football. He's able to read things. He's able to set things. He can read defenses, so he can, if we're in a bad situation, he's able to check that, and that's exactly what he did today. He put us in a different situation, a different play, just because he's so smart. And with his background that he's had at quarterback and as long as he's been here and in this program, it's really helped us out. And we're going to keep relying on that package. It's been good for us. It was huge for us today. Our 2 tight end package was huge.